Under the floodlights of Stamford Bridge, tension clung to the air like mist as Chelsea and Tottenham locked horns in a bitter London derby. The stakes were high, Chelsea, desperate to claw their way into the top four, and Spurs, equally desperate to arrest their recent slide. The first half was a cagey affair, a tactical tug-of-war between two sides wary of conceding early ground. But it was in the second half that the game came to life, and spiraled into controversy. Enzo Fernandez broke the deadlock with a moment of sheer precision, ghosting into space at the edge of the box and curling a shot past a rooted Vicario. Stamford Bridge roared. Chelsea players huddled in celebration, while the Tottenham bench bristled with urgency. The goal ignited a fire under Spurs, and they responded with vigor. 10 minutes later, their efforts seemed to have borne fruit. Pape Matar Sarr found himself at the end of a sweeping counterattack. His finish was clean, low, and lethal, and the away section erupted. For a few precious moments, it was 1-1, but then came the all-too-familiar pause. Referee Darren England raised a finger to his earpiece, and the mood in the stadium shifted. VAR was checking. Time dragged as images flickered across the screens, each replay scrutinized like a courtroom exhibit. The foul, it turned out, had occurred in the build-up, subtle contact from Kulusevski on Cucurella, missed in the flow of play but caught by technology's unflinching eye. When the decision came, it hit like a gut punch. No goal. Stamford Bridge exhaled in relief. Tottenham players swarmed the referee, frustration etched across every face. Ange Postecoglou stood motionless on the sideline, his hands in his pockets, his jaw set. The roar of anger from the away fans was immediate, raw. He would later describe the review as another reminder of how VAR strangles the soul of the game, his voice tight with fury in the post-match interview. He questioned not only the validity of the foul but the creeping paralysis VAR brought to football, the way it drained spontaneity, dampened emotion, made robots of men. Chelsea, buoyed by reprieve, tightened their grip on the match. Time ticked away, and with it, Tottenham's composure. The final whistle blew to a chorus of jubilation in blue and howls of injustice in white. The 3 points lifted Chelsea into the Champions League spots, but the match would be remembered for more than just the scoreline. In a sport governed by moments, this was one stolen by the cold logic of replay. Another red card not given, another goal scrubbed from the record, another manager left asking if the beautiful game was losing its humanity. And as the fans filed out under the London night sky, one thing was certain: VAR had once again taken center stage.